Rural independence. I too want to add our voice to the outrage and disquiet and dismay at the sad and untimely passing, and indeed the murder of Detective Horkan. And indeed, when you looked at the Vox box and you saw the reaction from the people in that small town, and the sense of shock and dismay, the sense of loss, and the sense of here we go again, 40 years on from the sad and tragic untimely death and murder indeed of Garda Morley and Garda Byrne. And preparations being made to commemorate those two heroic fallen comrades. To think that on a sleepy, quiet Tuesday night in a small rural town, that a wonderful and dedicated member of Garda Síochána, and we've heard from Deputy Knox and others that knew of his work in Roscommon, and we'll hear indeed from Deputy Fitzmaurice, who know and the everyday and listen to the everyday stories of how he mattered, of how he dealt with his community. And we did indeed hear from Sergeant Hines. I heard them on RT programmes myself. And it's probably a timely reminder. We're discussing domestic violence this evening in this House during the COVID crisis, and indeed how he endeavoured to help so many families inflicted with that scourge. But he is some loss to his community. He's a huge loss to Garda Síochána and indeed to this state. And it is a timely reminder, and I want to salute up and down the country, the Gardaí and the community initiatives that they have, and the community dedicated units that have been re-established in Clonmel and indeed in Cahir and all over the counties and the country. And I asked this Minister, and the future Minister may be sitting beside me, I don't know who it will be, to ensure that community police units are there. They are the lifeblood. No police force in the world can live or can function without the support of the public. They not like hurl, like Hela. But it's so important that we have these community units. They have done Trojan work in this time of lockdown, and they have regained a huge amount of respect that some of it had been diminished because of sheer lack of numbers, sheer lack of support. And I also want to make an appeal, Minister, that no Garda officers should be on their own, because they don't know what call is going to come to the station. They don't know what they confront on any street, around any corner, or behind any door in any house. And it's just such a tragedy. So they need backup and need support. And all too often it is in rural Ireland, especially, that members are out there on their own. And that's not safe, nor it's not wise. And I salute every one of them for the dedicated work and engagement they do to keep us safe, so that we can sleep in our beds, so that we can rest and know in the knowledge that they are there to respond and do respond. So I want to express the sympathy of the Rural Independent Group to Detective indeed, and to all his family, and the Charlestown community, and indeed in Garda Síochána in total. Thank you very much.